So, all right, little OMAD update. So this is like week 3. I could be on. I don't think I've hit 4 weeks yet, but I'm definitely over 3. But let's just call it week 3 for the sake of argument, right? Week 3 on OMAD. So coincidentally, I also found out a couple days ago that I've contracted fucking COVID-19, and that shit has just made my fucking life miserable. But I'm on the recovery right now, you know. So I'm actually in fucking quarantine right now. So anyways, more on that. But so the OMAD, eating the one meal a day, my body has started to acclimate itself, right? I'm not as hungry during the fast. So what I'm actually doing, I'm not like eating one plate of food a day and then that's it, right? That's not what I'm doing, right? Although you can do that, and I have done that. That's not what I'm doing this time. What I'm doing is basically giving myself 2 to 3 hours to eat, and then that's it. Then I'm fasting for 20 to 21 hours till the next day. Then I give myself 2 to 3 hours to eat again. So basically, I'm going from about 3 to 6-ish. That's my eating window. You don't stay as hungry as you used to during the fasting phase as you get into it more and more. Okay? For instance, today I woke up at around 6, and it's now 2:14, and I experienced some hunger pangs, but not very much, you know, not very much at all. Anyways, couple things I've noticed, right? I am a hell of a lot more regular when it comes to going to the bathroom. Like, that is like regular, and I just feel like there's nothing in me once I do. I feel like I'm just completely just cleaned out, right? Enough about that. Also, I've noticed that my pee is like almost always very clear now. And you would think that would come from drinking more water and not necessarily eating less food. But I've noticed that, like, in the morning I might get up and take like a lightsaber yellow piss, right? And if I drink a glass of water, the very next time I take a piss, it'll be crystal Poland Spring clear, and clear from then on out. Like, as if my body has become more, I don't know, more efficient in all its filtration processes. Beyond that, I've noticed also I need a lot less sleep. Couple nights during this OMAD thing, and because of fucking COVID, I was very restless and uncomfortable. And I got up after sleeping like 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours. And you know what? I was fine for the majority of the day after that. I didn't feel tired, you know. And when I did, you know, there were times where I did feel a bit worn out. But you see, is that COVID, or is it because I'm not eating enough? Like, it's kind of muddling things there. But I didn't feel the general fatigue that a person feels from not sleeping enough. And today, for instance, was probably the first night where I got a full 8 hours, and man, I feel refreshed as fuck. It's been years since I felt this refreshed from getting a full night of sleep. When I was eating 3 or 4 or 5, 6 meals, I would get up after sleeping 8 hours and still feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? It didn't refresh me. I would immediately need a cup of coffee. After sleeping, you need something to wake, like I know people who get to work and the first thing they do is smash 3 or 4 energy drinks. You just got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, something's wrong with that. So, you know, I've noticed doing the OMAD, like, when I get up, particularly, you know, like last night, getting a full night of sleep, man, I am so refreshed. I feel like I never need to sleep again. You know, which is obviously not true, but it's like I just feel so refreshed. I can't put it in any other way. I've also, obviously, I'm losing weight. I'm down to about 200 pounds even. And when I started this, I was about 206, possibly more. I wasn't really paying that much attention. I habitually walk around at about 210. And now I'm down to about 200. You know what I mean? And, you know, I mean, I guess that's to be expected, right? And there's too much emphasis in our culture on being big. Oh, I'm a big guy, big. Oh, big. I'm so big. Yeah, big, and you're gonna have a big fucking heart attack. You know what I mean? Like, the less mass you're carrying around, the better off you'll be. And there's plenty of research to show that caloric restriction, cyclic fasting, you know, and just fucking eating less is so much better for you and will extend your lifespan. I don't want to say exponentially, I think that's a rather strong word, but significantly, the less you intake and the less mass you carry around on a daily basis. Again, I will point you to Amun-Ra's age inhibiting protocol for more information on that. It is fantastic. It is so chock full of information. You know what I'm saying? That being said, so let me talk about COVID a little bit. Yeah, that shit really fucked me up. Body aches, the worst headache. It felt like someone had a ball in my head that they were pumping up. And, you know, and beyond that, there's just a run down, very depressed feeling that comes and goes in waves with this fucking virus. And doing it, I don't know if doing OMAD while going through that helped cut it short. I can't say for sure, but I want to say I've experienced about 3 days. Let me see, what is today, the 19th? Maybe about 3 days of symptoms, and the symptoms are they're definitely in recession right now. I feel a lot better today, almost back to normal. And if this rate continues, I would say in another couple of days I will be feeling like my old self. Could be wrong. I've heard people say that it comes back and just fucking smashes you again, but it seemed the worst of it has been short-lived, you know. Getting over it. And maybe OMAD is boosting my immune system, and there's plenty of research to bolster that theory as well. I just thought it was worth mentioning that. And just in general, I think if you're sick, right, fasting is a good thing to do. Because what happens when you fast, the body turns its attention from assimilating and breaking down all this solid matter that you keep on putting in it. And let's face it, people aren't eating to survive. People are fucking eating for fun and entertainment, and because they're bored and because they're fucking greedy and have no discipline. People are eating for all the wrong reasons, and that's why everybody's so fat. You know what I'm saying? Including me. I've put on some weight too. Don't get me wrong. I eat healthily, but I eat too much. You know what I'm saying? Usually, anyway, right? Looks like my face is starting to like slim down as well. But you know, if you're sick and you're trying to heal something, you just keep on putting solid matter and you know, all the synthetic plastic food in your stomach all the time. It takes a tremendous amount of energy to deal with that stuff. How is your body supposed to turn at bay and heal itself and take care of the issues that are going on in itself? And it has to constantly worry about assimilating the matter that you keep putting in it. So just on a whole, whenever I'm not feeling well, I try to fast because I know my body's going to turn its attention to what's going on inside of me as opposed to what's going on in my stomach. And maybe that has something to do with why I'm getting over COVID as fast as I am. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just fucking Black Wolverine in this bitch. Anyways, that's all I got to say right now. I will maybe put some before after shit up, or maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I'll just see. Where my look at these. Look at these bad boys. Look at these bad boys. That boy. I was already ripped anyway, but OMAD is definitely making me rip her. Peace. I'll see you guys next week.